We're now halfway through the month of May, so I'm going to be taking a look at all of the latest Animal Crossing news headlines that you should know about, giving you a recap on everything that you might have missed. There are some really fun pieces of news for us to check out within this video, so we're going to jump right into it. First though, consider leaving a like on the video if you're excited for some Animal Crossing news, and now let's do this. Nintendo very recently confirmed they will be doing a spring sweepstakes over on the My Nintendo website. As you can see here, it is a spring sweepstakes for the Animal Crossing Lego, and the two sets that they will be giving away here are the Isabelle's House Visit and the Captain's Boat Ride Adventure. So two very cool sets which you could get potentially completely for free if you happen to win this giveaway. So all you'll need to do is go onto the My Nintendo website, find this sweepstakes or find it via Nintendo's official Twitter, and then you can use your platinum points to enter in. I believe this is currently only available in America, however it's entirely possible they might decide to do it for other locations as well. I certainly hope for, as since you can see on the screenshot, I'm not able to enter in this myself, and I'd love for more people to be able to enter in it. You can even enter multiple times if you're able to as well, so that might be something worth considering. The Animal Crossing Lego sets are honestly really cool, so I just wanted to let everyone know about this in case you are able to enter in. Speaking of Animal Crossing merchandise, you might remember in my last video that I mentioned a new Isabelle figure is actually coming from the company known as First for Figures. This is a really high quality Isabelle figure and it is now available for pre-orders, which is pretty darn cool. I'm definitely gonna have to get my hands on this one. It just looks so great, honestly, and it's good to see Animal Crossing get more merch. But the reason why I'm showing this here despite showing it in the last video is because they have just announced even more of these figures will be coming in the near future. As you can see here, we will also be getting figures of Tom Nook and KK Slider. They haven't shown off these designs yet or when these will potentially release, we don't know at this point, but they will be coming at some point in the future, which is definitely really exciting news. I love the fact that Animal Crossing is still having such major merchandise collaborations in 2024. It shows that Animal Crossing to Nintendo is still at the forefront of their mind. Because make no mistake, this is officially licensed merch. Nintendo has to sign off on this kind of stuff for it to actually exist. So Nintendo is fully on board with us getting even more pieces of Animal Crossing merch, and I think that's honestly great for everyone, but it's also great for the series. The more merch, the more it expands as a franchise. That's just fantastic for everyone. So I'm looking forward to seeing where this collaboration goes, and I'm definitely excited about those Tom Nook and KK Slider figures. I'll definitely be sure to give you folks some notice when they do actually get properly announced, and I'm excited to see more about the Isabelle figure too when that finally releases and we can get our hands on it. But yeah, for now it is up for pre-order if you do want to try and get your hands on one. Isabelle is adorable, so why not, honestly. Moving on, we have a very important announcement from Nintendo which does affect Animal Crossing's future, as they have officially confirmed the successor to the Nintendo Switch. Now, whilst we don't know exactly what this will be called yet, or really any other details, the president of Nintendo did confirm they will make an announcement about the successor to Nintendo Switch within this fiscal year. In case you don't know, the fiscal year seems to run from about March to March sort of time, so I reckon that we should see the announcement for the next console before March 2025. It doesn't necessarily mean it will release before the end of this fiscal year, they just mentioned the announcement of course, but this could be amazing news for Animal Crossing fans. As I'm sure you all know, the chance of getting a new Animal Crossing game on a new console are much higher than we would ever see another one on the Switch. Nintendo prefers to do only one Animal Crossing game per system, so if we are getting this new system in the near future, then hopefully we should learn something about the next Animal Crossing game. We have to remember that New Horizons was so incredibly successful, it sold so many copies, so Nintendo isn't going to want to wait around too long before releasing the next entry, especially if they want to use the next Animal Crossing game to make some major sales early on for their new console, something I'm sure they'll do. Nintendo is a business first and foremost, so they do think about all of this kind of stuff, and hopefully that is good for us because we should see a new Animal Crossing game maybe sooner rather than later. If not, it does seem like we will at the very least be able to play Animal Crossing New Horizons on the next system, as it does appear like it should be backwards compatible, so there'll definitely be some Animal Crossing to enjoy whilst we wait for some brand new Animal Crossing content, hopefully in the form of a new game. Certainly with how much they've been promoting Animal Crossing lately with all of this new merch, the new Switch Animal Crossing console that we got, the LEGO collaboration, it really does feel like they want to keep Animal Crossing in the forefront of players' minds, and I can only imagine that will lead to the next game. Regardless, I'm really excited for the successor to Nintendo Switch. Speaking of Switch announcements, Nintendo did recently confirm that as of June 10th, 2024, it will no longer be possible to post screenshots and videos to X, formerly Twitter, from Nintendo Switch. This means Animal Crossing players who have taken photos of their island, their character, their villagers, and little video clips too, will no longer be able to easily and conveniently share them directly to Twitter. This will definitely be a disappointing news for a lot of people. I would say that New Horizons is probably the most shared thing to Twitter from Switch. After all, the game is all about creativity and design and such, so really a ton of content in there comes from the game itself. This is because of Twitter's API charges, where they have charged developers a lot of money in order to use this system. Sony and Microsoft have also stopped using it, I believe, so it was only a matter of time before Nintendo did too. It's definitely a shame that it will affect Animal Crossing players in this way, because like I said, it has been a really useful tool for sharing your creativity online easily, but thankfully you'll still be able to get your photos by scanning a QR code to your phone or sending them via a USB stick. You might even be able to directly get them off the SD card on your Nintendo Switch too, so there's definitely a lot of options here if you still want to get your photos and such. Moving on, I don't usually share this within these videos, but I thought I would this time. I'm just giving you a quick look at all of the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp content for the month of May. They shared this little infographic which shows all of the new items which will be coming to the game. Now, I know only a small portion of my audience plays Pocket Camp, so I won't dwell on this point for too long, but I still do think it is fun to know about for anyone who is enjoying the game or has been thinking about maybe replaying it, given we haven't really had much new content in the way of the Switch. Pocket Camp is still getting some absolutely incredible items, honestly, even after all this time, and May looks like no exception. Like a lot of you, I wish some of these items would make it to Animal Crossing New Horizons, but sadly, that's probably never gonna happen, especially when you consider a lot of these items were actually created by a third-party developer, not Nintendo themselves, which is basically how Pocket Camp works. That's why they support it over New Horizons, because it's not actually developed anymore by Nintendo. And of course the fact it has tons of microtransactions too, so it consistently makes them money. Now, I'm actually late on this next one, so I do want to apologize, but Play Nintendo has actually released a new Mother's Day card for Animal Crossing players, which did confuse people a lot since it has Faith on it. And I'm not really sure why they put Faith as opposed to, say, maybe like a kangaroo. I feel like that would have made a lot of sense in the context of Mother's Day, I don't know. But yeah, it's a cool little card. Unfortunately, it's too late now for Americans as it happened last week, but I did want to mention this because, you know, you can save it for next year if you want to, and I also wanted to point out that Play Nintendo has a ton of other different Animal Crossing cards for other holidays that are still to come, so I wanted to still include it even though I know a lot of people have missed this one at this point. Maybe go on Play Nintendo and bookmark it, or even print it out early for next year. You can never be too early. So yeah, that is all of the Animal Crossing news that we've gotten in the past week or so. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment Bob's Gang so I know you did. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more Animal Crossing.